This is the Dark Souls chronology in 3 minutes. Due to the nature of Dark Souls' unclear narrative, some details may not be entirely supported by all the evidence within Dark Souls, but is certainly supported by at least some evidence and fan theories. Let's begin. Giant gray immortal dragons rule over everything. The metaphysical rules of the universe require all living things to run on souls. The more souls a being has, the stronger their life force. Upon losing all souls, the being goes hollow, violently insane, and zombie-like. Somewhere in the world, a mysterious power known as the First Flame appears. Other beings are drawn to it. 3 beings, Nito, Gwyn, and the Witch of Izalith, find special power sources within the flame. A 4th being, the Furtive Pygmy, finds the Dark Soul, but remains in secret. Seath, a scaleless mortal dragon, tells Gwyn to use lightning to kill the other dragons. Gwyn and the gang gather an army, shoot lightning at the dragons, and kill them. This brings forth a new age, the Age of Fire, with Gwyn at the forefront, using the First Flame as their source of power. The Furtive Pygmy uses the Dark Soul to farther humanity, and he is buried, the Age of Dark. Years go by. The Furtive Pygmy is revived by a small township as Manus, a huge beast corrupted by the essence of humanity. He corrupts one of Gwyn's knights, but is defeated by another warrior. The First Flame fades, and Gwyn's kingdom weakens. After numerous failed attempts to save the Age of Fire, Gwyn sacrifices himself to rekindle the First Flame. He becomes a Lord of Cinder, one who is powerful enough to survive a rekindling, though drastically damaged from the process. This extension brings the Curse of the Undead, an ailment that causes humans to wither away physically and mentally. They can only be killed if their sanity leaves them completely. A descendant of the Furtive Pygmy, the Chosen Undead, kills off the major remaining members of the Age of Fire. The First Flame is rekindled. Fate states that the Age of Light and Dark will continue. The flame will fade, reignite, and a new Age of Fire will begin. If a being survives the rekindling process, he is tasked with protecting the First Flame. Many cycles go by until a great man named Vendrick builds a kingdom. And that's cool, but he fails to reignite the First Flame. Nasandra, a disguised remnant of Manus, marries Vendrick and tricks him to provoke a race of giants so she can overthrow him, gain access to the First Flame, and become the Lord of Hollows. Vendrick bars her from gaining access to the First Flame and goes hollow and forgotten, leaving Nasandra in a stalemate. The flame starts to fade once more, bringing the undead curse again. Another chosen undead is manipulated by Nasandra to open the path to the First Flame. Upon revealing herself, she is killed by the chosen undead, and the cycle of light and dark continues. Cycles later, Lothric, a prince, fails to light the First Flame. The First Flame threatens to go out forever. This signals the Lords of Cinder to return, tasked to assist in the rekindling of the First Flame. An Unkindled, a being that did not survive the rekindling process, comes into being and kills all the Lords of Cinder, becoming strong enough to rekindle the First Flame. And that's Dark Souls in 3. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to give it a big like. If you want to see more content, please subscribe. I can't believe we didn't even get to mention patches. Patches, you bitch.